Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk. We leap up and chill on the TLC podcast. Yeah.
Hello, once again. Welcome back to Talk Lepak Chill podcast, Facebook Live. And today, after 5 months of absence, I apologize for all the absence because for the past 5 months, I have been very busy with my kids and also with my wife who had just given birth to our third child, on 10th of April. So now we have 3 kids. So being a Mother's Day, this weekend, we also have a special interview with 5 inspirational ladies, who have propelled themselves to the number one uh, podcast on Spotify. So for those of you who are watching, thank you very much. For those of you who have tuned in, you may tune in on Facebook, Talk Lepak Chill podcast, or you may just log into YouTube, watch us on YouTube. Me to you eventainment. And if you have any comments, or any questions to our guests later on, you can just comment on the comments box. Without further ado, right now the time now is 12:01. I know you just can't wait to meet up with our guest for today. Our guest from today, the cast, or not cast lah. Our podcasters from Among Us. Hello everyone. Hello ladies.
Hi.
Hello. Maybe you may want to introduce yourself.
Introduce yourselves. Okay, I'm Shikin. I'm Nura. Hi.
I'm Umi. Oh my god, right.
Never mind, Dennis. Then that's Dennis. For those of you who maybe among my friends, some of them they just got to know about Mom Us, and you may not know who they are. So this is an opportunity for you to know them a little bit deeper. So maybe I would like to ask anyone can answer this. How long have you known one another before the launch of the Among Us podcast?
Okay,
Anyone can?
I will answer this. So basically, I personally know each and every one of them, different phases of my life. Meaning Dia when she was in NIE, and then Shikin when I was when we just gave birth to our firstborns, and then Umi is through our husbands because they are good friends, and then Denise I only knew recently about a year and a half ago. So basically, I felt that all of them could only not get along with me individually, but as a whole group. So hence we always hung out together, and then Dia came up with the podcast idea.
So it was actually Dia who came up with this podcast Among Us. Maybe what are the factors that actually makes you want to proceed with this podcast? Maybe there are some reasons to it to actually launch Among Us podcast. Maybe anyone would like to give a share? Maybe Umi.
I think it's because I think it's because of our group WhatsApp. We're always very chatty in the WhatsApp, and we are always finding time to meet one another, but we don't have. So Alhamdulillah, with the podcast, we have too much time with one another already. But Alhamdulillah, it's for a beneficial purpose. Instead of just meeting up and hanging out, we are now doing something more purposeful.
But then does this because the name Among Us, does it only matters to mummies, or is open to even ladies and even to male guys out there?
Denise?
Actually, yeah, it opens to all ladies, like what you mentioned. We are actually we want to be relatable to ladies who are not yet mummies, who may be mummies in the future, or who is done being mummy. Children have left the nest and all. Yeah, so and we got to know that husbands do listen to us too. Yeah, so we are actually very family friendly, I would say.
The only
Okay.
vulgarity we say is bloody hell. That's all.
The what?
That,
The only vulgarity we say is bloody hell.
that's the only
Yeah,
vulgarities,
so we
huh?
are very family friendly. Or
Are you sure,
basket.
Ah.
Denise?
Or basket. Or idiot. Like that.
Okay, that's three already.
Okay. Okay, Denise. Maybe I have a question. Okay. To you, because why? As you can see, okay, the four mummies, okay, are of a different race. Okay. So basically, you are the only. The earlier podcast, you say you are mualaf, right?
Yep.
Okay. Do you feel awkward hanging around with the four of them?
Only when they start to talk in Melayu, then I will feel like very left out lah. But usually they try to keep it channel 5 for me. So that's quite okay.
Uh-huh.
But
I see.
that's the only thing that it's different.
Okay. So will they like sabo you, like during the podcast
Sabo ah.
recording they will speak in Melayu, or just to want to disturb you or whatever?
That one you must ask Dia. She's my ultimate irritant.
So dia,
Ya, mungkin tak clear.
ah, no, not able to hear you get clearly.
Can you hear me
Now
Yeah.
can.
now?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, Denise is just telling the truth. I don't bully her. Especially if you listen to her podcast, she's not bullying.
The rest of them bully you.
The makeup episode.
Oh, the makeup artist. Okay. We'll move on to the next question. Okay, the next question, because you know that for launching a podcast, okay, there will be a lot of challenges that you may face. Okay, so maybe you are able to share with us what are some of the challenges that you might have faced, okay, after you launch or before you launch this podcast.
I think the challenges will be definitely already we are leading a busy lives. We all have different work already. So to slot in podcast recording sessions and our brainstorming sessions, now that's very challenging because it becomes a new normal in our lives. So and then I feel that we are neglecting our children for a short period of time.
Yeah.
So I think we need to realign our routine lah. Yep.
To find a new routine because we are so used of our old routine, but when this podcast came along, it totally disrupted our routine. There's no routine anymore.
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
so
no
we need to
routine at
find
all,
we need to find a new balance.
Correct. The new balance routine. Yep. So this is our ultimate challenge.
I see. All right. So for those of you who are viewing right now on YouTube and also on Facebook, okay, do like and share this Facebook Live, okay. And if you have any questions with our mummies over here, okay, you may just enter the questions on the comments box, okay, that is available on YouTube and also on Facebook Live. Okay. Being number one in
Yeah.
Spotify. Being number one in the Spotify, okay. A lot has been said about there has been a lot of saying lah. Sorry.
You say they are inter-bullying each other right now, so I cannot focus.
Correct.
Okay. Never mind. It's okay. I think that's the beauty of the mummies. Okay, because why? Because of they are able to disturb one another. Okay, they actually are able to propel themselves to be number one on Spotify. Okay, and being number one on Spotify. Okay, recently during the interview. Okay, we also have seen a lot of comments on the Facebook page, all about algorithm, all these things. So, um, do you believe in all this algorithm, or is there anything that your belief have propelled you to be number one on the Spotify chart?
Okay,
Oh, okay.
honestly, this word algorithm make us laugh lah because we are still trying to understand how it works and all. Because really, we are just doing this for fun. We're just doing this to share with people about what we feel that people will be interested, and we really don't want to go into those algorithm.
But I think one of the driving forces of us being, like propel, I think we have reached out to a new niche, meaning mummies and all that.
Women.
So yeah, so I think that's when we find one another very relatable, because we
Correct.
really have a mom tribe going on right here.
Yeah, and the fact that we are friends before the podcast, so it's not normal. I think there aren't that many podcasters who are friends, really close friends, or what they were doing. So for us, it's a different thing. You see, so
I think
Mm.
that like what Shikin said just now,
uh,
we come together doing beneficial stuff. It's more of that rather than we aim to. And the number one spot just come dropping on our lap, alhamdulillah. And yeah, we are enjoying it for as long as it lasts, lah, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, but we
we
didn't
did
expect that.
We worked hard.
Yeah,
We did
we
work
worked
hard.
hard for it.
Nura mentioned
Mm.
at one of time we neglected our children. So
And our husbands too.
yeah,
And our
Mhm.
business.
we sacrificed actually quite a lot lah. Sacrificed quite a lot. And yeah, so this Ramadan also we have been spending a lot of time on the podcast instead of making kuih. We have not made a single kuih. And this is the first time I've never made a kuih, Helmi, for Raya. This is the first time.
First time, huh? Then how about the rest? Have you prepare all your kuih raya?
I'm waiting for my kuih delivery. We're supposed to come. Haven't come yet, the ladies. Haven't. I'll keep you guys updated. No.
Yeah, because
Ah,
lives, that's when I will order from your same
Yeah.
kuih.
Yes. Because they're the only one. See, because it's so last minute, I just remembered about kuih raya like 4 a.m. tonight. 2 nights ago. Yeah, so I just Google and order from whichever I can get, but I don't know whether it's legit or not. So yeah, I'll update you guys.
Okay, so they will have their kuih raya from the same source. Okay, next question that I have for you will be, okay, does having huge followers on your socials or being an influencer helps you in getting listeners and to be the success to your current podcast right now? Okay, for those of you who are still wondering who am I interviewing now? Okay, I'm so sorry, ladies, because why some of my friends, right? Okay, they are not following any anyone in Singapore locally. Okay, some of them actually followed people from from out of the country. So okay, maybe I'll just share with you. Okay, Dia is a well-known influencer on IG. Okay, and also you might be wondering, some of you might know that a family member of Nurul Aini, a very popular Surya actress, correct, Dia? Correct, Dia? Yeah, correct. Okay, if you want to follow Dia, okay, her IG page is eTriangle. Okay, a lot of followers. Okay, you will have a lot of ideas from there. Then we have also Nora J, also former actress. Correct, Nora J.
Yeah, former.
Which drama? Which drama? Which drama? Soldado, is it?
That's right.
Was it Soldado?
Long time ago.
Okay,
Correct.
long time ago. Okay, and also owner of Pelista. If you can see from the background, Pelista Live, a pearl in a shell. Okay, advertise sikit. Okay, then also a housing agent. Okay, so definitely have a lot of followers. Then we have Shikin. Okay, Shikin formerly from the Onion Aunties. Onion Aunties is one of the podcasts. Okay, I believe now they have already changed to another podcast name. All right, and also a product advisor for Thermomix. If you are wondering what is Thermomix, okay, you may just PM Shikin. Okay, she will explain further on what is Thermomix. I already know what is Thermomix. Okay, I'm just considering.
Consider
Then
anymore
we have
on Monday. Don't consider
Monday.
anymore office on Monday. Yeah.
We see how. We see how. Okay, and we have Denise. Denise is actually founder of Diana's Kitchen. Okay, one of the famous prawn noodle. Okay, in Singapore. Famous, right, Denise?
I think so. I don't know.
A lot of people know about your prawn noodle. So, and we have Umi. Okay, Umi, I tried to do a bit of research, but then the only research I can find is she is actually a script writer and also the wife of a renowned, very popular producer from Malaysia and Singapore, which is Faizal Ishak. Correct? So this is the only research that I'm able to find for about Umi Ustaz. So does
Wait,
this
you forget
actually
Umi
help?
is the award-winning scriptwriter.
Yeah.
Pasta
What?
Perdana. Pasta, yeah,
Pesta Perdana, which
pasta like
which
spaghetti, no, pasta. Oh, okay, sorry.
which year? Which year?
This year.
This year.
Oh, this year is it? Okay, that just shows that I did not watch. Sorry, Umi. Congratulations, Umi, for winning the best, script writer in Pesta Perdana 2021. Okay, so does this actually help to get a lot of listeners to listen to a Mum Us podcast?
Mm, does it help? I think so because they all come with their own followers, right? And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, does it help, ladies?
I think for a certain extent when we first started, yeah, it did. It helped to create awareness that we are
Mm-hmm.
starting something. So our respective followers were helpful in a way to create that awareness. So in a certain extent, yeah, I think having our
Uh,
own set of followers help.
Okay, so this will also help when you need sponsorships coming in to sponsor your podcast. Okay, as you have if you have not listened, okay, to them on Spotify, you can just listen to them on Spotify. Okay, in between their episodes, they will also have some sponsors coming in to support them. So does this make sponsors believe that you are able to deliver their product to the masses?
We are actually very selective about our sponsors. Yeah, so if you want to say about whether they believe in us, people has been sending us messages, and but we are very selective about the products and about the topics that we want to discuss. So I think it's just fair that it's not them believing in us totally; it's about us being able to deliver. That's our
Yeah.
responsibility.
Okay, if I want to add on, I think we have to really go beyond, podcast equates to
Correct.
sponsorship. Yeah, because right now our intention here for this podcast is to add value. And if
Correct.
the products and the services add value to our listeners and we believe in them ourselves, that's when we will do the collaboration.
All right. So a Mom Us podcast is all about adding value, okay, not only to the listeners, okay, but to any sponsors out there who would like to, collaborate with them.
Correct.
Okay, and they may actually have you on board, okay, in one of their episodes. Okay, so we will move on to the next question. Share with us your journey because Mother's Day is tomorrow officially, but then due to Singapore being back in phase two, okay, I believe a lot of plans has been changed. Okay, so you need to change some planning, but then definitely it's better, okay, than last year where we have to celebrate Mother's Day during circuit breaker. So how are you? I would like to you to share with us your journey as mummies and wife before and after having this podcast. Is there any difference? Being a mummy and also a wife, okay, after before and after this podcast has been launched.
I think the difference will be we are even more busier. But what's beautiful of Among Us, the podcast, is it has brought our families together, especially when we have to be around during weekends. So we will split up. Like some daddies will bring a few children out, must follow SOP, right, for COVID
Mm-hmm.
19. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we're definitely busier, and what we are very grateful for is the support of our husbands. Be it the husbands who have contributed technically, as well as their ideas, or as just looking after the children for us, because that's where partnership is very important. Yeah.
Anyone would like to add on? Maybe Dennis. Dennis, I believe you have to run around, to
Okay,
your
this Mother's
stalls.
Day we have agreed not to meet, but we have already pre-recorded, right? The Mother's Day episode, because this Mother's Day for me is very very busy because of the orders for my store. So yeah, so for me it's business as usual lah. Because every Mother's Day it's difficult for me. So they know
Uh,
of my schedule, so we actually made it a point that we don't meet this weekend.
then how about Umi? Umi has been smiling from just now.
For
Yeah.
me, because I'm always home with my children, Mother's Day or not, it's still like, to me every day is a Mother's Day lah. They celebrate me every day. They send notes every day. So, and before and after podcast, is it any different? Yes, I'm always tired before we started this podcast. Now I'm always extra tired. So yeah, but yeah, we are doing something we enjoy, mothering and being around each other. So yeah, it's something that we do every day lah.
I think it's just a bonus. Like for
Correct.
me personally, I get to spend a lot of time, and it's really good fun plus quality work with all my girlfriends. Yeah, so it's
Mm,
I think
really a
that's very important because yeah, I agree with Nora saying that good quality fun because yeah, some people just go and have fun with their friends, but what we are doing is we are working. We are really like giving our expertise on more everything that we can. We're just contributing, trying to do this together the best that we can. So everyone work hard to make it work. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like how all the traits and qualities of each and every one. They are very infectious. We have the disciplined one. We have the hustlers. We have the ones who are very committed with making sure the children are enriched well. So I like how we are all complementing, and then we learn from each other on how to
And
best.
motivating one another. Yeah.
Correct. That's right. Yeah.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, you have heard from all these ladies today on a special Mother's Day episode. Okay, so as a closure to this Facebook Live, okay, maybe any well wishes, okay, to all mothers out there, and even with Hari Raya coming up in about five days, kan? 4 days, 5 days. Sorry, dah terlupa dah dari berapa hari Hari Raya. 4 more days to Hari Raya. So maybe any special well wishes to all your listeners out there, okay, and to our listeners in Talk Lepak Chill.
Okay, Dia, why don't you start?
Dia, go nearer.
Calling.
Calling her. Okay.
Selamat
Ini-
Hari Raya. Yeah, selamat Hari Raya, guys. Thank you for listening to yeah, and I hope that you guys have a good week from all of us here.
Yeah, we do have a Raya special coming out. Look out for that on the eve of Raya, and I think 2 days after Raya, inshallah. Yeah, and we hope that you guys will continue to enjoy us. Busy Raya pun. Listen to we have 14 episodes already in our podcast within 3 weeks. So please go listen. Yeah, and Selamat Hari Raya, maaf zahir batin. And yeah, our husbands are working hard to reach out more. So please listen to whatever we have.
Okay.
Mine will be very simple. Happy Mother's Day to everybody, and then Selamat Hari Raya for for next week. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, happy Mother's Day to everyone. Remember, Mother's Day is not just for biological mothers, but for all women who have done their parts, all right, in raising a village, okay, or in contributing somehow, whatever, okay. So happy Mother's Day to everyone, and Selamat Hari Raya, maaf zahir batin.
Okay, and happy Mother's Day to everyone who's watching. So Hari Raya, I think what's very important is you need to be happy and you need to be kind to yourself so that you can love everyone around you. Yeah.
Okay, that's from a Mom Us podcast. Okay, thank you very much for making time to be right here at Talk Lepak Chill Facebook Live. And to all viewers out there, thank you very much for watching. And if you would like to rewatch this Facebook Live, okay, it will be available on Facebook Live, Facebook Talk Lepak Chill podcast, and also on YouTube channel Me to You Eventainment. Thank you very much, ladies. Okay, and to all mothers out there, happy Mother's Day, and to all Muslim friends, selamat Hari Raya. Bye bye. Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Talk Lepak Chill. Do make sure to catch us on our next podcast episode. Lepak.